Welcome guys, we have another game here. This time we have as plain as the Ayyubids in the color yellow and his opponent in the color blue playing as the Japanese. It's El Sensei, also known as Vortex. Welcome everybody to another Age of Empires 4 casted game. If you enjoy Age of Empires 4 content, don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch more about it. Let's get started. Guys, am I the only one who thinks that since the starting of Season 7, everybody tries to go fast castle? Like really? Like, for example, Japanese. Best strat in the game, fast castle, Mount Samurai, gather relics, and then take it from there. Byzantines, Golden Horn Tower. Ayyubids, obviously fast castle, like they go to the military wing, they go to the economic wing growth, very fast HAP, and they have someone to HAP with them. English, not really fast castle, but now they are more like go to the king, go to that 2TC 2TC play, and then go to castle, just play very defensively, and you gotta do nothing about it with the white tower. I think the only one who doesn't benefit from going past castle now, probably it's gonna be Mongol and Delhi. Probably Rus, French. You know, there's still a lot of civilizations, don't get me wrong. But I don't know why I feel like this patch is just full of fast castle strats recently. I don't know. Used to have more feudal age fights. Now it's more about if you try to fight in the feudal age, your opponent is gonna go castle, and you know that's why I'm interested. That's why I'm very interested in watching this game, because El Sensei is someone who, you know, he's obviously he's a professional player. He likes to attack very early on, so I want to see like how he does it, and even if sometimes he has different stuff coming into the table, like different strategies coming, like being super aggressive, hyper aggressive, or things like that. Did this guy gets it? Did this guy knows when the game is over and when it's not? And that's one of the hardest thing of this game, is like sometimes you don't know when the game is over, and the worst thing is that your opponent also doesn't. Like recently I've been practicing a lot, like at least 3 hours a day, and one of the things that I get is like, okay, I feel like I'm winning, but I don't know how to finish the game, and the game goes for longer and longer, and maybe eventually I end up winning, which I saw that coming. But sometimes I didn't close the game, the opponent recovers, and sometimes I end up losing. So finishing games is actually very hard, and Vortex is someone who gets it. It's someone who gets it. It's someone who really knows, okay, the game is finished, and he just goes and finishes it without any kind of, you know, without any kind of doubt, like, no, like this is gonna finish now. So I find that very interesting. See the military win already here, and the Desert Raider is out, as well as some tower here next to the gold bay. You can have the Desert Raider just going directly into Vortex base. Now let's see what his plan now. Looks like he's also gonna go fast castle, has 5 villagers on gold, plenty of villagers on foot. I'm gonna put the villager count here on the top so you can take a look at build order, what this guy, what is in this guy's mind when you think about like how he supports his strategy. And this is a raider, such a cool unit, like has a lot of melee armor. debuff cavalry and can switch to bow. What I haven't confirmed is when they switch to bow, do they actually run slower? And I think they do. I think they do. But I'm not so sure yet. So another tower came here. It's gonna have the emplacement. The cool thing about the Japanese is that you don't really need to mine stone for the emplacement because you get the stone for free from mining the gold. It looks like he's gonna go there. And the placement will come soon. Looks like he will try to get a villager or two, but now the emplacement is there, so he will get quite a lot of damage. So pretty much both players are trying to rush castle as fast as possible. Obviously, El Sensei got throw off the berries, he's go back to the ship, but he has plenty of sheep to work with. That's a good thing about starting with the berries, like you will have plenty of sheep if you manage to scout them out in the map. Placement also there for this outpost, but there is no one going to harass him, so this is kind of like a plan for the future thing, pretty much. You'll love the free farm transition that the Japanese get like for free with the courier storehouse. It's lovely. It is lovely. Like it doesn't get better than that. Like free farms, I'm up for it. Like going to farms in it of itself, it's an art, man. Going for farms in this game, it's hard. It is really hard. And now that I'm practicing Chinese a lot, I think Chinese is one of the toughest civilizations to go farms because you need to plan your farms. Your farms are more expensive because of granaries. I mean, the granaries are expensive, the meal is not. But you don't have any discount on the farm, so farm transition is something I'm getting better at. I'm really happy about that. I'm gonna stream later tonight. I'm gonna cast some more games and I will stream later. Obviously here on YouTube. But now I will also stream on YouTube. I will stream on YouTube too. Not because I want to. Apparently the connection in China is very bad. So I will try to use Restream. Because maybe if I connect to the server of Restream, maybe the connection is better. Because sometimes my streaming Twitch just crashes. For no reason at all. I mean, that's just the way it is. Like, you live in China, you use some kind of VPN. And I have a GigaChat VPN for this kind of stuff. But still, looks like Restream is a way to go. We will try. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but we will try tonight. But anyway, let's get back into the game. Floating Gate's already out, stable, with the Yoroshiro inside. Gonna throw some Mount Samurais into the field. Let's take a look at... Okay, he went for the economic wing growth. As usual, 8 villagers for free. Look at this. Look at this number. 31 villagers. He doesn't have the space. He's rushing a house. He will have it very, very soon. After this house finishes, take a look at the statistics, man. Hey, wait, what happened? There you go. 8 villagers ahead. Just like that. Now Vortex has a target here. Okay, my opponent has more villagers. I'm just gonna go with the Mount Samurai. Now obviously he will try to get some relics. He already... One relic is coming home for him. That's a good thing about getting a priest right away after... look at the Mount Samurai, so strong. Even after the debuff, they still do a lot of damage. Now you need to be aware of the Camel Lancer. Camel Lancer is actually pretty strong. More strong than the Desert Raider, so you gotta be careful with that one. Obviously, like, you can take the fight, but the best is if you can take fights and you don't lose units. Like, even if you win the fight, it will be optimal for you if you win the fight with less deaths by your side. And that's exactly what Vortex is doing. It's like, I'm gonna fight, and I'm gonna go back if I feel like I can win this fighter easier. Meanwhile, more upgrades coming. It's like we're gonna see better Desert Raiders. Already better here. And we actually gonna see +2 melee attack and double broadaxe coming for Vortex. As well as some eco upgrades for it's like the horticulture there. Very, very important upgrades. That's a bad thing about going castle really fast, is that your upgrades are pretty much ignored for the time being. It's like Monk Samurai having a little bit of a trouble here against those camels. Just the debuff is a huge one. It's like 24 damage -3. Like at this point you need a Batterman. You need a Batterman. He's gonna get enough done for the Batterman soon. And with the Batterman, things will go positive in his side. Like he will have enough attack. But without it, it's just really hard to deal with the camels. It's just really, really hard. More farm transition coming for Vortex, staying around his base. Now remember that could a storehouse give you free wood if it didn't manage to build there you go, 38 wood per minute. If it didn't manage to build a farm, it will give you wood. So technically you can farm the wood after, which is pretty cool. More Camel Lancers. It's gonna be that Camel Lancer only challenge against the Samurai. But this is a fight the Samurai cannot take, really. But the cool thing about the Samurai that they have to their advantage is the charge damage. The deflected armor, the first time they attack, they nullify all the damage that the Desert Raiders have coming for them. So it's a matter of just killing some of them and then just going back and, you know, wait for your deflected armor to charge and then come back again and then just take the fight without taking any damage. And just like that, Mount Samurai able to take down a lot of Camel Lancers. Now only one relic for like another relic coming for him. It's gonna be actually this one is favored for Vortex, but looks like the Dervish will go very, very fast to actually get it. Sacred Sight's gonna be captured in the site for Vortex. Dervishes went down. More Mount Samurai for Vortex. At this point, he has enough stone for upgrade. There you go. Upgrade is coming. Gonna see the Bannerman coming soon. The Uma Bannerman. This point. One thing that doesn't have, it's he doesn't have any blacksmith upgrade. He's just getting one, but he has been fighting without upgrades all this time. And while the camels are like really good, especially against Mount Samurai, you're fighting against someone who has 2 upgrades, actually 3 upgrades of attack, +3 attack. So basically, you're not getting any kind of buff for yourself. +1 range armor coming for Vortex. Looks like he's planning to deep dive into the Ayyubids base. He's mining some stone here. What are you thinking about another town center? Is he having the Bannerman soon? He can get the Bannerman. Why is he not getting it? Bannerman limit reach? I don't see the unit here. What's happening? Oh, it's here. Never mind. It's not. Where is the Bannerman? I don't see it here in the statistics. And it says it's reach. Come on. This is already upgraded. But anyway, looks like he's gonna go for the transition for the katana boys, the samurai. So always beautiful to see the mass samurai from the Japanese. And looks like Vortex going for a raid here. Managed to take down one villager, willing to sacrifice a single knight just to get another villager. There he is. Gonna capture the secret sites. Looks like the Shinto priest will go down. No secret site for Vortex this time. And this time he's gonna mix some spearman on his own. He's gonna have the katana batterman with him. And he's also going for a second town center in the back next to the deer. Beautiful spot here next to the berries and the deer. With that 1v1. You're no match for me, Deserator. This is a samurai only challenge against the lancers. I'm surprised I don't see any kind of unit coming from the Ayyubids. I would love to see some crossbowmen. I mean, obviously, like, the relics are already there in each other's bases, so you don't really need the mobility that much to protect them. You can just grab some crossbow to constantly do DPS against those knights that keep running. And then a split coming from Vortex, taking down. Oh my god. That's a massacre. 15 villagers went down in total. 16. At the same time, Desert Raiders doing the same. 10 villagers went down here. It's like more gonna go down. Tries to take the Shinto priest. "21 villagers down in total. Both players losing a lot of villagers, but now Fortis is pretty much equal against his opponent. I mean, he's only 2 villagers behind, but he was 8 villagers behind before. So that's still positive things for Vortex, even though he lost 10 villagers. That was unfortunate for him. A wall's coming here, just to protect his area of the map. Huh, I already have a wall here. Thinking about walling more. More walls coming. And meanwhile, archers are coming. Next to the deer to protect the food sources. Golden H tier 3 activated for the Ayyubids. And he will get the research speed. If I'm not mistaken, it is research speed, right? Yeah, it is production speed, sorry. Research was tier 2, production speed tier 3. And now this is the army. This is the big fight, guys. This is the big fight. Mount Samurai, Spearman, and the Matterman. And unfortunately, there are not enough archers to take down the Spearman. And you know what's the worst thing? It's hard to see them. And how do you target fire? It's so hard. It's really just so hard. And now Vortex is going for it. Does he feel like he just needs to win this fight to finish the game? Keeps sending units, but oh god, I didn't put the income per minute. Huh? With a little bit of a food problem, doesn't have any units, and he taps out. Well played by these two players. Hope you enjoyed this match, and I will see you in the next one.